Nice.
I have emphysema.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Just wish there was a better word for everything. Like, I feel like the problem, like, one of the main problems I seem to be facing at this point is, like, I don't know what people would call, like, what people understand as, like, the human condition. But, like, I feel like when you say that, like, it's just lost its meaning. Like, what does the human condition even mean? Does, like, everyone have it? Well, maybe, but, like, it seems like not everybody is aware of it. Or, like, what it is. But fuck, no, I, like, hate everything.
Why? Like, what's everything that you hate?
Everything that I love.
Elaborate on that.
I hate everything that I love.
Why?
Or, like, I love everything that I know. I don't know, man. I guess it's kind of weird to talk about, because, like, obviously I don't know everywhere I've, like, been in my whole, like, being. Like, I can say I know where I've been and what I've done in this life, and, like, I guess I understand why, like, I love the human race, and, like, I love this planet, but just everything that's happened, like, everything that I've been, like, presented in my life is just so retarded, and, like, I disagree with, like, everything that humans think, like, all the things they hold dear. I'm like, why are you so obsessed with just making money for yourself? Like, why does everything have to be about money? Like, we have the resources to fucking we have the resources to make this world a better place for everyone. Like, if people are starving, we have food. If, we need more energy for, like, whatever we want to do, whatever we need, like, energy for, we can get energy easily. We just need to, like, just because we've been doing it one way doesn't mean, like, we have to keep doing it this way. And it's like the main way of getting energy is, like, burning fossil fuels, and, like, it's a fact that's, like, fucking hurting us. But for some reason we are, like, not doing it. We're not, like, giving it up. We just keep, like, doing it this way. But because, like, most of the people in this world think that, like, the government and the fucking people who are, like, making all the decisions on, like, what goes on in the world, or they think that that's, like, way more powerful than it really is. It's like, I don't know who said it, and that can be applied to, like, a lot of different things in life, but I don't know who said it, but, like, I'm, like, you can, when you're looking at the government, I guess, it's basically, like, I'm a fucking dirtbag. Like, I'm a shitty fucking thing. Like, I'm a human, and, like, so is everybody who's a part of the government. So, like, we're all fucking shitty, like, dirtbag, fucking bad people. So, like, why does someone get the right to just fucking tell everyone else what to do just because they have more money. It's like, you guys are all you guys all need to listen to us because you're like worse than us or something. And I'm like, if it's like the cat or the pot calling the kettle black or whatever. I think that's what it is. Like, we're all the same. We're all one and the same. And that goes back to the whole thing of like all humans being connected. Like, we're all part of the same fucking tree. And we're all like shitty. We've all done bad things. And we've all done like great things. Some like more so than others. And some like, but it seems like everybody gets like different treatment for the things we do. Like, some people could be like wildly like more kind and like just loving and giving to everybody, but the second they do something that's like bad, it's like the end of the world.
Yeah.
But like it kind of all just depends, like, and it's all biased. It's disgusting. Like, everybody gets different treatment for like doing things, for like doing the same thing everybody else does. Like, when somebody who's like really ugly puts in like a shit ton of work at their job, and then some like, but like they don't get promoted or like anything, but then some like really hot person just like starts working there and like doesn't do shit, but then they like become a manager really fast.
Yeah.
It's like, you only became a manager because you're hot. That's just fucking horny boy favoritism, and that's like really dumbed down, but I feel like that's how a lot of the things in this world are. People just fucking are biased and give more reward when like they don't need to. It's like, should you really have that power to reward someone if you're gonna be unfair with it? Which can be like put back to money, like, and power. Like, are you really worthy of this like power and deciding like what happens in the world if you're a fucking retard? Like, are you worthy of divvying out this fucking fake currency ideal like bullshit to like everyone else when you like don't know the value of it? And like, maybe the people who have all the money do know the value of it, and they're just fucking selfish, greedy like scumbags who like are doing all this shit on purpose. So like, either they don't know better, which is very doubtful, because how the fuck can you be an actual adult and consciously make those decisions? But like, and then you see people all the time, usually like law obeying citizens, say like, oh, there's no way there's like a secret organization, or like, you know, the people who call like all the shit I'm saying a conspiracy. It's like, the facts are right there in front of you, but you're like, you don't believe it because it's what you've known. Like, you've known the government and you obey the law because it's what you were taught to be right. And I wish people could just like know better sometimes. Like, I wish they didn't have to be told what's like right from wrong. That's why I don't really like, that's why I like what you said earlier about like how you don't understand brains and you don't like them.
Yeah.
Cause like some really old like soul who's like really smart and knows like what's right from wrong and is very mature could be put into like this baby's body, or like when they're born into like a new like body, and their brain is all small and shit, and all these like they could be raised by anyone, and like anything that they were prior to this like life experience could be like completely tarnished. Like it really does mean nothing when you have fucking parents who just go against everything that you're meant to be.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be like something. Like I feel like I don't really know what it means to be a perfect parent. Like how do you fucking treat a child in a way that's not gonna fucking like affect them in a bad way? Because like arguably if you're like kind and you do everything right, like they're still gonna be affected at some in their lives, because this world is so like shitty. Like your parenting can only go so far. Like you can make someone who's really great, but they're gonna turn out like they're always gonna be disappointed with this world. Like
Yeah.
unless you
Oh, nice one.
try
Graham.
to teach them that this is what's right, then they aren't going to be disappointed, but they're not going to be right either.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fucking stupid. I don't like it.
The way anything works makes almost no sense to me. And there's a point, I've kind of come to a point where I don't care about it really making sense.
Yeah.
Like, your cat. Like, I just don't care anymore, I guess. It's stressful and annoying and stupid and makes no sense. And it hurts my head. So, there's only so much fucks I can give into it.
I feel like some people's issue is that they don't have enough enough fucks to give, and then some people like have too many, and that is a very bad problem too.
There's no good.
There's no good.
There's or
no
really
good.
any middle ground. You're like one or the other.
Like it's so hard to just be comfortable. Just in general.
Like to be okay
Just
with everything.
Like to.
Oh god. Yeah, man. That's how I feel.
We understand. We hear you. Come here.
Our god.
Come here.
Grim is a new religion.
Grim.
All my cats turn into religions. Like my new painting.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize what you were doing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I thought you were gonna like draw a skull.
That's too much work. I drew this on the page and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell thought though, so I think I messed it up. But I mean, at this point, I'm just like, I'm kind of ignorant to everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like knowing that I'm ignorant makes me less ignorant.
I try to be ignorant on a lot of things, but not too much.
Because Doses and Mimosas said it best, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
It is, in a lot of situations. Like, the best way I can describe it is, like, if you're getting cheated on, and you don't know you're getting cheated on,
Mm-hmm.
you still have all this, like, faith and this trust in this relationship, and it's still good to you. And that's a good part of ignorance, but also, you're getting hurt. It's not the best analogy.
I get what you mean.
But yeah, but it's an easy to understand one. Can you not walk on all these books because you keep falling and making a mess? You have so many pom poms, but you choose to destroy everything else. Hi.
that isn't to say that bliss is ignorance. Ignorance is bliss, but is bliss ignorance?
Not always.
Doesn't have to be.
You can choose what makes you happy in the world, to an extent.
Well, I don't think you can choose what makes you blissful, but you can choose to find, or you can choose to allow those things to make you feel good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Graham, can we not eat people? God.
Like
Fucking
you
cannibal.
can't really choose what you feel at a given time, and you can't like just bask in one like specific emotion.
But you can choose
Because
to do something that might make you feel that.
I feel like once you sort of like just try and like stay happy all the fucking time, I feel like that's sort of the point where it becomes ignorance, because like
Happiness isn't always.
you
It's a
can't just
feeling.
always be happy. Like you can't just sit in those emotions.
Yeah, 'cause
you have to let it come and go.
It's not a state of being. Like, in no way has happiness ever been a state of being. Like, it's always a temporary feeling.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So you have to like. I hate the people that think that like I hate like the people that are some people that are depressed get like are so hard on themselves for not being happy all the time. And I understand, because I have depression, and I'm like, I hate that I'm not happy as much as I'd like to be.
Yeah.
But I understand that like that's an unrealistic goal.